Jason here. Today is February 9th, and this is your aftermarket update. So we had a good day here at the Oil Trading Group. I'm going to let you look at the OTG trade of the day. We're going to get short twice around this 53.54 level. What I'm also going to show you, by the way, that ends up being a fairly decent trade. We got 10 ticks off, and then we got another target, and then we had a trailing stop that hit us for about 37 ticks positive. Having said all of that, one of the things that we don't do very often in here, or what I don't show you very often, is the opening analysis that we do every single morning right before the market opens. What I want you to pay particular attention to today is that we talk about two levels that are going to be important, 52.76 and 53.54. And what we say is that if we stay below 52.76, that we're coming down to 51.99, or if we get up beyond 52.76, that we would hit the 53.54 level. It is at that 53.54 level that we get short today, and that is where we're going to pick up the OTG trade of the day is up around the 53.54. You're going to see me get short, make 10 ticks, get taken out at break even. You're going to see the market come up to the daily revision target right here at 53.60 and immediately react off of this and begin to come down for our bigger move. Now, again, if you're accustomed to seeing the 200 or 300 tick trades in here, we didn't have one of those today. The market just didn't provide that. What we did have was a number of very nice small trade targets that were achieved, and then we hit the bigger move to the downside. So again, I want you to pay particular attention to the analysis that we do early in the morning, and then I want you to see how the market, I'm going to show you how the market ends up here today. And so again, you'll notice 53.54 and then the 52.76 are the two levels that we talk about. And again, we hit it right back here at the 54.55. We got up to 60. And then right as we were heading into the close, we had this big run up to 53.99. Of course, it took out 54. But you'll notice that's one long bar. And we only closed two candles above 54. 54 is right here. And we only closed two candles above. We immediately rejected out of that area and all the way down to the 52.76. So one of the things that we talk about in here quite frequently is that we have a pretty good idea of where the market is going to end up on a particular day, and then it becomes our job to figure out the timing of those moves so that we could take full advantage of it. We did take good advantage of it the first time around, and that's where you're going to take a look here at the OTG trades of the day. So I'm going to let you watch those two trades, and I'll be back with you at the end. So without further ado, here are the OTG trades of the day. So let's take a look at where we are here today as we look to get started here. Okay, our volume point of control now continues to climb here. Last week, we ended the week at 51.06. Right now, the volume point of control is at 52.30. The week prior to last week, we were at 45.14. So again, good evidence that we are beginning the climb back up off of what appears to be the bottoms of oil here at the moment, at least for the moment here so far. So again, more evidence that we are beginning that climb up here today. If you take a look at your daily chart, you'll be able to see that developing as well. You'll be able to see some of that developing as well. As we have made this long, you have this long bar here on your daily chart. We did get up there to 54.18, and we've tested today up to this 53.56. But if you wanted to draw in a range here now, you could come up here on your daily chart, and you could say there's your range. If you wanted to measure your 70.5, you could grab this swing point. There is a gap up there, by the way. And it would be 55.10. There's a gap up here at 60.73, looks like. That may need to get filled. 55.10 is a 70.5 area on your daily chart measuring this swing point here. And again, I use a swing point of 2. So for all intents and purposes, this could be it. You could, if you wanted to get a true nothing on either side for 2 bars, then it would be way up there, which gives you 67.94 as a potential swing spot on your 70.5. But again, what this is really telling you here is that we are in a neutral area to slightly bullish. Again, neutral to slightly bullish on both the weekly now and also on your daily chart. It's going to look a little bit more bullish here on your 60-minute chart. But again, one of the things that you can see here, yeah, Tony, the weekly does say it all, doesn't it? Then you take a look here at your 60-minute chart, and you can see again that we are just kind of slopping around here, right? Lots of wicks on both sides. 52.89 up there at the top was a 70.5 measured from this swing to swing. You actually got to 52.98, 52.89, measuring this little swing reversal area right here was your 70.5 area. And if you grab back to this bigger swing point, to the bigger swing low, you could see that when we first hit this area up here, we got to within a couple of ticks of that 70.5 at the 20 level and came all the way down to 50.20. So it was a $2 move right there. It was a $2 reaction off of that level. We'll see if we get the similar type of $2 reaction off this 52.89. We'll see. Right now it's only 40 ticks. But again, really what is pronounced on this 60-minute chart here is that, and it's really fairly obvious here, if you just grab this, this is a sideways action with failed breakouts on both sides here. This is sideways action with failed breakouts on both sides. So again, neutral to slightly bullish here today. And again, you can see that on all of your time frames here. You can see that we are, again, just moving back up to bullish, but again, still in that neutral. We haven't had that clear breakout on the bear here yet. Minor resistance point up here at 52.76. We've got our break point today at 53.54. Center point here, 51.98. Again, a little bit of a triangle pattern developing here. You can draw it out like this on your 5-minute chart. If you wanted to grab this low to this high and drag this out this direction, you've got a bit of a consolidation / triangle pattern developing right in this area here. So you'd be looking for a break on either side, of course. The prevailing trend here at the moment is long, but again, as long as we stay within the between the break points, it's really just neutral territory on the day. Really is just neutral territory on the day. Now that we've come here up to this minor and couldn't get above it and stay above it, then I would be looking for a retracement all the way back to the 52.00 center point. I'd be looking for that retracement back there. If we're going to continue the bull today, then we should at some point get back up to 52.76 and then maybe as high as 53.52. We'll know more about all of that once we get after the 9 a.m. time frame. We'll know a lot more about that once we get through that. 52 hit but no fill at 53, and at 53 stop is 12 ticks to 65. First target is 43. First target is 43. All right, we'll see. That 54 was the break point. We'll see if that holds. Let's see, 48, 47. Okay, let's see here. Come on, 48, 47. Get through to the downside. 113 at 60 right now. That's your revision target. Get through 49, 48. Let's go. Get through 48, 47. Push through 40. There's 46. Stop now is break even. It's either going to go here for us or it's not. Stop is break even. First target is 10 ticks. Second target is just out of the way for the moment. Okay, there's 44, 43. There's your first 10 ticks. All right, so 54 we said was the break point. We hit that to the tick. Now stop is break even here. Let's see if we can get a runner on this now. 53. Stop is break even to 53. You know what? Stop is new high, 55. Stop is new high, 55. We got down to 39 there on this move. Second target, 43. You know what? Stop is break even. I'm not going to take a loser on this. Stop is 53. I think this thing's going to pop the top here. That's a heavy bar up. 43 is the second target on this. 10 ticks. Secondary target, 10 ticks. I just don't like this heavy bar up. I just don't like this heavy bar up. Like I told you, off of that level, it's going to come to 53 or down to 51.99. And if this thing fails out of here, okay, out of break even. I just couldn't quite do it yet. Now watch for 60 up here. Watch for that 60 level. That's your daily revision target up here. Yeah, I'm not talking, Jack. Or Ray, I'm not talking. Can you hear me okay? Testing, testing. Yeah, I'm just absorbing right now. That 54 may hold there. That 54 may have held, but I didn't want to give back. I would have been at stop at, well, yeah, and this is why, right? This is just kind of back and forth here right now. We'll see. You know, you could aggressively get short here at 54 with a stop at 61. That would be aggressive. Around this short here at 50, around this area here at 54, this is aggressive. This is where we said we would end up. Now you've got daily revision target up here at 60. You got 106 short at 60 right now. I think we're going to get up to it here. I think we're going to hit this 60 area. There's 62, 61, 60. Yeah. Yeah, I think this thing's going north. I don't know how to get in it yet. I don't know how to get into this. I'm not going to just jump on board here. I don't want to buy the top here. I do not want to buy the top here. If you're still long, 54.27 is your target above. If you are still long. If this thing rolls out of 54 here, okay? If this thing rolls out of 54, 51.99 becomes the target down below, and that is a realistic expectation. Stay tuned. If you close below the revision target here, the shorts may come back into play. All right. I think I'm going to look to get short somewhere in this area here. 56, 55 right here short. 55, 54. I'm at 50. Hit but no fill. 55, 10 tick first target here. Stop is new high at 66. New high 66. First target 45. There's 46. Come on down through 45, 44. Let's go. 48, 47. First target 10 ticks to 45. We got down to, come on, get through here. There's 48, 47. Stop now is 55. Break even. It's either going to go or it's not. Stops at break even. This is off that main level there at 55. I don't like the fact that we came down and couldn't get through it. There's 54. Stop is break even here. Come on down through it here now. Let's go. There's 49, 48. You end up closing in the bottom 25%, and you did. This should give it to us here. This should give it to us. The entry here on that reversal idea would be 45. That would be the entry. That's where the target is. If it goes, it should get there. 47, get through 46, 45. Okay, there's target number one. Okay, we're looking for a runner, folks. We're bringing the target out of the way here. We're going to look for that runner now. We are looking for the runner. You're in your 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone. Let's jump on board here, like you said, Tony. And we're looking for 51.99 as your final target. Will we get there? I do not know. Stop here is at break even right now. Stop is at break even. We're going to watch for the reversal signs to show up here. We're going to watch for the reversal candles to show up. And if they do, then we'll look to get out. But right now, this 54, we're looking for at least 76 as the target. Now, what we don't want it to do is shake us out prematurely. Shake us out prematurely. But here, 45 would have been target of 10 ticks. We should get that. There's 39, 38, 37. Come on, get through 37, 36. There's 35, 34. Now you're looking for the runner. Stop here, though, is break even. You know what? We're going to bring the second target to 20 ticks here to 35, and then we're going to let it. No, we're not. We're just going to leave it down there. 51.99. 76 is your target. Morning, Najmul. Bringing this down to 53 here on the trailing stop. 52 on the trailing stop. It may come back to 54, and then we'll have to redo it again. We'll have to relook at the idea again. $76 is the target. 76 is the target. You have this is a gap bar that just got filled here down to 37. You've got one below you down at 07, and then one down as deep as 54. Let's see where this thing ends up closing here. If you close in the bottom 25%, that's a good thing. Says Captain Obvious. Okay, so we talked about that 54, 53, 54, getting there from that 76 level. We said it's going to be, I didn't know when, but it would be in one of those two places. Got the hiccups. And that's where we ended up. Now your target is 52.76. Your target is 52.76 from here. I would like to see this thing close below this 37, midpoint of the previous bar. There we go. That's it. Now we're cooking with gas here. We're going to bring this down to 50. Let's go break even plus 6 to 49 here. Break even plus 6 to 49. You still want to close below 35. You still need to close below 35 here. Now, what I won't like is leaving this long candle wick here in place. I won't like that at 26. So we may look to tighten it up. What I will like is a close down below and into the bottom 25% of this bar. $52.76 is the target now. $52.76. We got to get back down through it here. 30 seconds left here. If this bar doesn't close below its 50% mark, I have to be careful with that. 52.76 is your target. 52.76 is your target. Okay. Closed below the 50% mark, which is good. Now let's see if we've got more deeper in us here. There's 29, 28. Structure signal, top side of that structure signal is 25. You've got 10 minutes now till the top, 15 minutes rather, till the top of the hour. Stop right now. All right, 208, limit order short at 30. Let's go ahead and bring this down to 45 here, break even plus 10 to 45. There's 25, 24. You've got the limit orders following this down the chart here now at 25. That is exactly what you want to see. 52.76 is your target down below. 52.76 is your target down below. You got a double bottom down here at 18. We've got to fight through 18. 33 ticks now positive. We're going to bring this down now to the top of this bar here, which is 34, 35 is the trailing stop now. That's break even plus 20 to 35. We've got to pop through this bottom down here at 18. We got to 19. Trailing stop actually is 44 right now. I'm going to give it the space that it needs here. I want to get above the center point of the previous bar. You've got a bar down here at 06 that's got to get filled up. That's a gap bar down there that's got to get filled up here. And again, what you're watching for here now as the trigger to get out of this so that you don't end up giving too much back is you're looking for the reversal bar. Now, it could be on this bar. It could be this bar right here. But it's likely to be the next bar, which will give us the indication you're 13 minutes away here. We got to get down through the 18 level. We got down to 19. You got a double bottom. Really, what for all intents and purposes is a triple bottom there at 19, 18. And so we'll see if we could pop through it here. Come on, get through 22, 21 here. I'd like to see us close below the structure signal at 23 in the next 2 minutes and 12 seconds and pop through 18. I don't care if it's just to 17. That's close enough. That's good enough, rather. I'd like it to be deeper, but we'll live with it. We need to close below this 23, 22. There's back to 20. We've got to get through 19, 18. Long's backfilling there at 21. Close below 23, 22 here. There's 21, 20. Still got to pop through 20 down there. We're trying to. Let's go ahead and bring this trailing stop right now to 41 here. Maybe make it 42. We'll see. Like this next bar to just kind of push down through here. 20. Come on, 1918. Let's go. Still only have 7 on the bid at 20. We've got to get through the 20 level. There's 20. 52.76 is your target. Only 15 on the bid at 20. I'd like to close below daily structure signal there. It doesn't look like we will. You got 53 seconds. So we are finding support at 20 here now. 30 ticks here, positive. Let's see if we can pop through 20. I may bring one up and take one off here at 30 ticks if we can't get through the 20 level. Yeah, 42 is the trailing stop here. See if we can get through 20. Yeah, I don't like that bar right there. All right, you got 15 seconds left here. That is a long wick to the downside here off 20. All right, Rick, have a good one, buddy. See you tomorrow, my friend. Okay, you closed. You didn't close above where it opened, so you still got a shot here to the downside. You still have a shot here to the downside. You didn't close above where it opened, and just a little concerned that we couldn't make it through 20. But we'll see if we can make another stab at it here. You are 10 minutes away from the top of the hour, the European session closing range trade. Thanks, Rick. Have a good one, my friend. We'll see you tomorrow. Got to see if we can pop through 20. You have 16 on the bid down there at 20. At 16, hit the bid at 20. You break through it. That is a good sign, says Captain Obvious. $23.22. Let's go $21.20. Still running into support down there at 20. You've had there it is. Boom, all the way down to 11. All right, structure mid is at 0.0. Going to bring this trailing stop now to 35. Break even plus 20 to 35 here. And now 76 is your target. 52.76. You've got revision mid here, down here at 0.0. Going to go ahead and bring this down to 29 now on the trailing stop, I think. No, I want to get above this bar high at 31. Trailing stop at 32. Now, we get down there to the revision mid and can't punch through it at 0.0. 33 on the trailing stop right now. If we get down to 0.0 and can't punch through it, that will be key. Well, we said 54 was going to be that target up there. We said that then 52.76 and then potentially, guys, all the way to 51.99, but we will linger around 52.76. Likely linger around 52.76. Bringing this trailing stop now to 25. Break even plus 30 to 25 for now. We've got to get through 0.0. There's 07, 06, 05. There's all the way down to 0.099. Okay, trailing stop now. I'm not going to give too much back here. Trailing stop, 25 still, I think. Hang on, that was right to the revision mid down there. 76 is your target here. 76 is your target. So I need to put 2. 76 is your target down here. Okay, there's 99. Let's go ahead and bring this all the way down to 15 here on the trailing stop. And if it takes me out, so be it. 51.99 would be the lower target. 51.99, Peter. I'm going to take it off at 52.76 though, and just be happy with that, because I think we could linger there. And I'm concerned about hitting the revision mid here. I'm concerned about hitting this revision mid and not getting through it, which is why I put the target at, or the trailing stop at break even plus 40 to 15. And I should probably, that 24. Yeah, because we hit the revision mid down there to the tick, I need to close below it. So I'm at 15 on the trailing stop here. Come on, 99, 98. We got as deep as 97. 76 is the target. We'll make it an even 80 ticks. What's my entry? 55. We'll make it an even 80 ticks down to 75 here. And then if it gets to 76, though, and just stops on a dime, 16 is the stop here. I want to get off the 5. I want to get off the 5. I don't like 5s and 0s for stops. They tend to provide organic support and resistance. 8 seconds left on this candle here. And you got the top of the hour in 5 minutes. Okay, so we didn't close in the bottom 25% of that bar. So you've got a series of bars that are not closing below their bottom 25%. So I'm definitely comfortable with the trailing stop at 16 here, as we are getting some bounce here off of it. The center point here is 14. One more tick to 17 on the stop. 17 on the stop. One more tick. It could pop up to 15, 16 and then go, right? So I'll risk $20 more to try to stay in one additional tick. And now we'll see if we could push through this. We should go to 52.76. If we get through 97, it might be a nice quick pop down to 76. There's 98, 97. 96, just like I said, if we get to 96, it could be just a quick pop. Ha! As it stopped on a dime at 96. Long's backfilling here at 98. So again, you need to close below the revision mid here. And now we need to push through 95. 76 is the target. 75 rather is the target. 75 here. You know what? I'm not going to be a Rick for a tick here. I'm going to go 77 just in case it wants to pop all the way down to 76 and stop. So we got down to 96, 95. Trailing stop now 17. It's either going to go here for us or it's not. And you've got 2.5 minutes till the top of the hour. 3 minutes rather till the top of the hour. $77 now is the target. I moved it from 75 to 77. 78 ticks, which would be nice if we could make it down there. But we've got a couple of long wicks here now off your revision mid. We have a couple of long wicks here now off of your revision mid that provide me with a little bit of concern. We'll see what the top of the hour does here. The top of the hour long is 16 and the low is 03. The short would be 93 rather. So we'll see what happens. If you could trigger that one down below us here at 93, 94, then that would be good for 10 ticks. Should take out our target. If it triggers up top, I'm going to be out. I will be out if it triggers up top here. So again, the fact that we have not been able to close underneath the revision mid here, or really underneath the 03 level, which was the range, top of the range, that is fairly telling. Would like to stay in long enough here to make it to the top of the hour and see what the energy there does, as I believe that we should continue the push down at the top of the hour. So with that in mind, one more tick up here to 18 on the stop. One more tick up to 18. I just don't want to see it pop through 15 to 16, 17, and then come down. I've just had that happen to me too many times. The midpoint on this bar is 14. And let's clear out the book here and see what's next. So again, like I said, I'd like to get down and close below 03 at a minimum. I'd like to see it close below where it opened here at 08. "45 seconds left here. Watch this pop me out and then go." There's 13, 12, 13. Watch this thing pop me out. Oh boy. The death sentence. Tony just uttered the death sentence. Good, Lawrence. Excellent. Lawrence up 122 ticks here on the day and headed to the gym. That's the way to do it, Lawrence. Good job. The sentence, by the way, if you're interested in what Tony said, is need to re-enter CL. This is getting too easy now. All right, so what you want now is this push down through. This is a reversal bar here potentially, but you could have a short reversal bar and they're out at 18. All right. Okay, so you could see there on the OTG trade of the day that we did get taken out back on the way up on that reversal bar. The market then just basically rotated around in this range here, and I'll show you here on this chart. We were just back and forth for the balance of the day, right? Until we got taken out back here at around 1040. The market rotated in a sideways pattern until you had this long push up right around 1245, 15 minutes before the top of the last half hour of the day, and then the market had this big move to the downside. So sometimes the market is range bound. It was range bound today for the better part of our session. We had a very good day relative to the number of ticks that were available, and that's what it's about, right? We were green, and then we're on to the next trading day and see if we can take advantage of whatever moves tomorrow has in store for us. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for watching the trading videos in here today. We certainly appreciate the fact that you spend time following our videos. If you are interested in a free trial, there are numerous ways to get to us on a free trial. You can do it on the website, link in this email, or there's a link at the end of this video for the free trial as well. And so until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.